Hi guys, you are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at how we can trade volatility 75 index on the smaller time frames. We're also going to look at how we can trade step index on the smaller time frames. Okay, before we go to the lower time frames, we're going to look at what has happened on the higher time frames. Okay, I'll be starting with volatility 75 index on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I can see that price rose up to this level using the Fibonacci retracement tool. We have a price rising up to the 50% Fibonacci level, and price is sliding, currently sliding is around the 38.2% Fibonacci level on the daily time frame. So the implication of this is that price is retracing before it continues the upward movement. All right, so I'll be expecting price to break this particular descending trend line. If we have a break of this trend line, we might see a retest of that particular trend line before price continues its upward movement. All right, but if price fails to break this trend line, we might see price drop into this particular order block. I'm talking about this support level on the daily time frame. Might see price dropping into this level, and if price drops further and breaks this particular level, we might see price get into the lower order block. That is around this particular point on the chart. Okay, and if this fails, price might continue the bearish trend movement. But that's that for the daily time frame. Let's look at what we have on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price is currently moving in a bullish direction. You can see a bullish direction, and what we have is a retracement to this trend line. Okay, if the retracement continues, price might target this particular support area where we have this particular order block with support. I'm talking about the 36000 level. So if we have price breaking this particular trend line, this ascending trend line, and drop into this support area, price might find support and attempt to go to the top, but price will also have to contend with this particular descending trend line that might serve as resistance, and if that happens, we might end up having something like a double top. All right, but that's just the forecast. We'll see how it pans out as time goes on the 1-hour time frame. What do we have? We can see something like a double top forming. We have this particular top. Let's put this as the top, the first top, and then we have this particular top as the second top. Okay, now the neckline will be somewhere around here. If that gets broken, you might see price dropping below and then retesting that particular neckline for price to continue its downward movement. But if this particular support on the 1-hour time frame, talking about this order block, if this particular support holds, talking about this order block, if it holds, then price might form a double bottom somewhere around here for us to see price going back to this order block that's currently being created. So price might meet with resistance at this order block at the top on the 1-hour time frame. But that's that for the 1-hour time frame. Price is currently ranging. We need to see price break out of the range top, which is at the 384071 level, or break below the range bottom, which is at the 367029 level. As time goes on, we'll find out where price is headed. On the 30-minute time frame, we can see that the bears are in the market, and we have this top price is trending down. We have this particular order block on the 30 minutes time frame, where we might see price bouncing. Price might find some level of support at this order block on the 30 minutes time frame. We might end up seeing price going back up, but we will be having this order block that might end up as a resistance to price, for price to continue in something I might call a range. On the 15 minutes time frame, we can see what we have on the 15 minutes time frame is the evening star pattern, and we can see price dropping as fast as price can, and we have this support area at the 369,000 level. We expect price to find support at this area, this order block, and if price is able to get support at this order block, we might see price rising. But we have this resistance area at the top that could serve as resistance price if price is able to bounce. But if this particular order block fails, we might see price dropping below, and then the overall the trend formation, what we can see as a trend formation, or more like what we can see as a distribution, will continue for price to drop to the next order block, which might be somewhere around here. But that's that for the 15 minutes time frame. Price is still ranging. On the 15 minutes time frame. We'll expect price to find support somewhere around here, or price might break this support. So that's that for the 15 minutes time frame. Let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. On the 5 minutes time frame, it shows clearly that the bears are in the market. If we are able to zoom in on the chart, we can see that all the candlesticks are red. There is no green candle. Okay, there's a tiny green candle at the middle, but the rest are red colored. That means that the bears are in the market, and the bears are controlling the market. The bears are currently active in the market, and the bulls are inactive. So you might want to sell Volatility 75 index for now. You might want to put your sell orders in place and sell downwards towards this particular order block. I'm talking about the 369,000 level. That could be your target if you are selling Volatility 75 index. But you have to be cautious because we have a support area around this level. If the support area breaks, we might see price aiming for the low. I'm talking about this particular low on the screen, on the chart, the 360 level. If this particular order block fails, price might drop to this level. That's that for the 5 minutes time frame. We can see on the 1 minute time frame that price is trending downwards. Price is dropping until we see a break above this particular trend line before we can consider buying or scalp buying. All right, so the opportunity that you have now is for you to place a sell order to sell Volatility 75 index. All right, let's take a look at what we have on step index. For step index on the daily time frame, we can see that the price of step index has been moving upwards until we had this bearish engulfing pattern, candlestick pattern, and the price dipped yesterday, and more like this is our confirmation candlestick that price might likely retrace. And if price is going to retrace, let's take a look at the Fibonacci retracement tool. Price might retrace down to the 38.2% Fibonacci level. I'm talking about the 8769 level, and price might take it further to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, I'm talking about the 8743 level. So is either price retraces down to this point or price retraces down to this point before price is expected to find some level of support, and price might be having this descending trend line as a contention. We might possibly see another drop before price breaks above it, and if price breaks above it, we might end up seeing something like a retest before price continues its direction upward. So that's that for step index on the daily time frame. Let's take a look at what we have on the 4-hour time frame for step index. For step index, we have price dropping. Price is currently dropping on the 4-hour time frame. We have this descending trend line that is currently being respected by price. We had a test here, and price has been dropping, though price more like in a range where this is like the range bottom, more like a triangle. So we might want to wait for price to break out of this range. I'm talking about the range top being this particular part of the chart. This is our range top, and this is the range bottom. This is the range bottom, so we might want to wait for price to break out of this range. All right, so if we have a break above the range, if price breaks above the range, talking about price goes up this direction, price might meet with this particular order block. Okay, this order block might serve as resistance to price, and price might drop from there for us to have a double top. But if that does not happen, price might drop below. Let's look at if we have price breaking below the range. I'm talking about breaking below this point. We have this order block around here. Talking about this order block on the 4-hour time frame. This order block very close to the range bottom. We also have another order block. This order block. This order block, below the initial order block at the top. So more sellers are below price, so we might see more support, and if there are more supports than the resistance, price might go up. So we might be expecting price to go up, but only time can tell which direction price will head to. Now let's look at the 1-hour time frame if we have a clue on how we can scalp step index. Okay, we can see that price forming lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high, but we are yet to see a prominent or a clear lower low around here. So we might be drawing a trend line, and then we might be looking at how price might possibly break out of this trend line. A break of this trend line might tell us the direction where price might likely go to. So we have this triangle. Price might likely break to the upside. If price breaks to the upside, we have this resistance, this order block that might serve as resistance to price for price to continue in a range. So if price breaks to the top, we might see price dropping for price to continue in the range, and we might end up seeing a triple bottom. Okay, might end up seeing a triple bottom where price now starts to go up. Or if that does not happen, we might end up seeing price dropping below the range, and bearish formation might continue from there. So that's that for the 1-hour time frame. Looking at the 30 minutes time frame, what do we have? We still have price in the range, price of step index in the range, and looking at this current candlestick, more like the descending trend line is currently being respected until we see a clear break. But if there's going to be a clear break, there's going to be a clear break to the top. We have this order block that might serve as resistance to price. After this order block, we have this order block, so we have more resistance to price. Possibly price might drop to the lower trend line. I'm talking about the range bottom. On the 15 minutes time frame, we can see price trying to break above the descending trend line, and we can see this low. We have another low around here. This very low is higher, is very low, is higher than this low. So we can see higher, this low is higher than this low. So we have higher low, this low is higher than this low. So we have more higher lows. Okay, of course we have lower highs up to this point until we start to have more like a break above the previous high. So we have a break above the previous high that gives us higher high and then higher low. So that's more like the development of a bullish trend. But we might want to wait for the candlestick, this current candlestick or the next candlestick to close above this high. I'm talking about if the next candlestick closes above the 8790.9 level, it closes above it, we might see price going to this particular order block. The 5 minute time frame is more clearer that the bulls are trying to come into the market as price pushes up. So you might want to wait for a break above this level for you to enter your buy trade, a buy order. So it looks bullish on the 1 minute time frame. You might want to consider buying step index on the 1 minute time frame. So that's that for today's video on how to trade volatility 75 index and step index on the lower time frames. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button. You can also drop comment below the video, ask questions. We try as much as possible to respond to your question. If you like the video, go ahead and smash the like button. If you want to get notification tomorrow when I release another video, then go ahead and click the bell button below the video so that when I upload tomorrow's video, you'll be notified. You can also go to our website www.beanfxtrader.com to learn more on how to trade volatility index. You can also go to another website of ours, fxfables.com, to learn more on how to trade volatility index. Till I come your way tomorrow, it's bye for now.